Hello and welcome guys. In this video I'm going to show you everything you need to know about the carnival event. So first of all, you can access it here, and the event is very big, lots of content. So I myself was a bit overwhelmed on the first day, and that's why I thought I'd give you guys a little guide on the different challenges and the prizes that you can earn. So first of all, you're greeted here by Barney. Barney will give you this Christmas tree, and you need to collect all these ornaments, and then at the end you will receive a reward. He will also give you this quest here for the tree to keep track. Then we have Margaret here. Here you can buy, I just see I need some pixels on my account. You can buy these cookie baskets, and cookies is kind of your currency to enter the different challenges. Here you can see cookies, and yeah, that's what I will do every day just to maximize the potential cookies that I can earn and use. So then I can earn the points, and the points you can spend in the missile tokens. These are the points that you get from the events, and the points you can spend here. So you can spend white missile tokens. There's also other colors, so you have the red missile tokens and the green missile tokens, and for each missile token you have two mini games. So you can choose which one you're more comfortable with, or which one you will be also more efficient of converting your cookies into the tokens. So you can keep all the items that you might need for the challenges in these boxes, which is pretty nice. So yeah, if you don't have so much inventory space, you can always store it here. And once you got your items, this is basically everything you need to collect and do the challenges. So first we're here in Santa's Speck. This one is more like a daily check-in with like also a cow and a turkey, and we even have the sheep here. So you basically just collect resources, and you don't even need to pay any cookies to participate. So instead, what you will use here are recipes for the different machines to use. So these are all recipes that I found. You can learn them and use them on yourself if you just pick up the recipe and click on your character. And you can also have access to the shop, because you might need items like here Java pods, or over here you will need some grumpkins and milk. And then I actually was creating some items already, the teddy toys. And as you can see, you need the wool, you need the turkey feathers to complete it. Last thing that you guys should always do if you have it is put in your carnival tickets here, because you will get an extra cookie from that. And we have here where we can deposit the items that you create in the funnel. So we can go back to the carnival actually here and check out the other activity. And we are now at our next challenge, which is the present pusher. Basically the goal is to push this box into this hole, and to start the challenge you just select the cookies and click on the start button. And with this one you basically want to make sure that you don't mess up, because if you make a mistake then you will not be able to recover. So that's why I want to think first of how to actually solve this. And yeah, I already have the idea. You never ever want to push a puzzle in a corner. That's the only thing that's going to really cause some troubles for you. But yeah, basically I make some space here. Need to make sure that I don't accidentally touch it here again. And then I'm able to move it back. Also careful depending on which skin you use, you might have a larger hitbox. And yeah, we should be good. Nice puzzle. And let's see, what did we get? 60 white missile tokens. I think these quests are limited usage per day, so you can't run them infinitely. Next up are the green missile tokens. So on the green you have two options. Squish Fish. This one is very good if you have a speed pad. And if all of these other guys here are a bit annoying, there's a pro tip. You can simply change the word and it's gonna be less people that might distract you. But yeah, once again, we're gonna start the challenge here by clicking on the start button. And if you have the speed pad, you can just stay in the middle and basically reach all of these fish. There's different points for each fish, so the golden ones actually give you 3 points, silver is 2 and bronze is 1. I usually don't miss, so having already missed, I think, 2 fish is a bit annoying. But yeah, with a speed pad this is very easy because I don't have to step out of this this zone. Oh, also now I know why I wasn't. That's another pro tip. So you wanna zoom out on 75%. That's where you're gonna have the best vision. And you zoom out by hovering over your inventory or like here this button and then press Control and use the scroll wheel to zoom out. But yeah, usually I get like 130 plus on this. I think this run might be a little bit worse. And you always want to be just in the center spot so you have like the same distance to all corners depending on the spawns. Yeah, this was actually a really bad run. Let's see. Nothing else spawned. But yeah, still we need those points. The other one is Polar Puzzle, and this one, if you don't know what you're doing, it's really annoying, but it has one of the best missile token returns. So one pro tip here that I do is, there's every day a new puzzle, right, and you see it at the beginning. I take a screenshot and, oh, this is actually an easy one, this is only 3x3. So yesterday there was a 4x4, which is a bit harder, but right, like you have these and these. If for some reason they once more add a 4x4, the strategy is the following. You basically want to, you know, finish the outer lines first. So 4x4, I mean 4 tiles, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the strategy that I would use here is complete this top line, then complete this line on the side, and you basically have a 3x3. And there's some tricks that you can use to actually always move a piece in the right spot. It's a bit complicated and there's some guides on slider puzzle solving. So one trick that works really well in this is the knighter move. So if you think about chess, right, like the way the knight moves from this spot basically to this spot. And the trick is simple. Imagine this spot is empty, so there's nothing on this spot. And you think in terms of blocks. So these two is a block and these two are a block. So they always move together. And how we would do this is we move this one here. So this gives us the empty space here, which allows us to move in here. And then we move this one here and this one here, which allows us to move our main piece over here. And then we just reverse the same thing. So we have the empty space here and we move these back and then we move these ones back as well and we can move our puzzle piece in the destination. I hope that was clear, but basically the idea is to go like this with your piece and maybe I can also show it to you here right now in action. So I was wrong, this is actually a puzzle with a 4x4. So I can show you the full rundown how it works here. First we identify the different corners. So this one is our top left puzzle piece that needs to go here. Then we have, I think this one is the number 2. So that's really good because they are next to each other. which means that's also one strategy you want to apply, moving them together. Now I just need to find another candy cane and this guy. So this guy is already in the right spot, and this candy cane needs to go here. So that's actually perfect because I can show you everything that's gonna be relevant here. So we start out just thinking, is there any way I can maybe even chain these two? But no, we move this in here. So having a plan in mind, and also that's good to know, you can move two pieces at a time. So my goal is to get this in this corner, this over here, and this guy here. So I'm gonna save some moves by moving two pieces at once. And now I just think of like a snake, you know, that's moving in a rotation. So move this here, move that here, move this up, move this here, move this here. Now we again want to make use of the double move. So move two down, move this here, move this here, move this here, this, double move, bam, bam. Okay, so we have these in the right spots. Now we want to use the night move. Night move works like this. Let me think. So we need the empty space here, and that's the piece that wants to get moved. We go like this. Tuck, tuck, tuck. So, this, this. Now we have the setup that we want to go for. And the knight always moves forward first. That's the way you think about it. And to move forward, we need to make space here. And we do that by moving these two pieces. Then we move our knight. Then we move this to the way so the knight can go to the side. Then we move these guys back. And we have our top row completed. So, next up, we have the top line completed. We're thinking about the left side. Left side, we have this guy here. I'm checking out my picture here on the other side just so I know the whole picture. So we have this guy on the top left. That is his body. And we have this cane below. That is actually a pretty good setup, which means I just need to move this guy over here, and these two need to rotate in place. So I'm gonna start probably by bringing this guy over here, and then the question is, how do we move the space away here without disrupting the bottom area? So now that's also a common move. You can rotate these like in a circle, right? Or you can have something in the middle where you anchor it around and flip it. So in this case, I'm just gonna move the piece in the right spot. And now the question is, how do I get this back here? And I think we will use... Or maybe we actually bring this up here first, yeah. So we can rotate this one in here first. And then, once again, I think I'll go for the knight move. And yeah, we do that by rotating this guy here in this position. Then we get some space, and now this guy needs to go down here. Once again, the knight move. Knight always walks forward first. So we need to make some space for the knight. Then we make the space so he can go to the side. Then we revert this. And then we have this left side completed. And now it's a bit easier. We might just need one more knight move, but it's more like anchoring around the middle spot and rotating the stuff. So you can kind of think in terms of we can do these rotations in the square in this field, but we can also do the rotations in this way. So you have like the 2x2 rotation and the 3x3 rotation, and of course you can also do the 2x2 rotations in this block or in this block. What's also helpful here is to identify which canes actually belong together. So we have them next to each other in the right order. If we're looking at this here, this one is my bottom left, the bones go here. Actually very easy, we have Heidi already in this spot, but she needs to be here. So now the next step is to finish another line by making a 3x2. So whatever is easier for me to do, we'll probably do first. So let's think about this. Is the top row easier or the left row once again? Top row is actually, we have the body and the green candy cane. So I basically just need to rotate these, which is very easy to do. And then the question is what goes here? This piece. Alright, so let's actually start moving things around. So I want to get this in here, and I do this by creating some space first. So we do this, we do that, we do this, we do that. And now this is in the right position. Next question is, how do I get the cane here in this? And it's pretty simple. You guys already know it's gonna be the knight move. So we have the knight set up. Knight always steps forward. So knight goes here. These two move together in a block. Knight goes to the side, and knight is in the right spot. So we have our top row, and now it's just a 3x2, and 3x2 is basically just rotating, and the empty space is always the bottom right. So let's once more check out the puzzle here. So this one should be down there, and this one is on the left side. So actually we can send these in a full circle, and then the right spot. Heidi needs to be here. And you know what? I'll just try and see what happens, and then look from there. I think you want to be below 100 moves, and I think we've had a very good run so far. So let me just get going here. Ooh, this is costing a lot of moves for us, but maybe not the best idea. Maybe I was greedy. Well, again, we have to, okay, actually now this piece just needs to go here, and we have the setup for the knight move, so in a way this was a bit lucky. But yeah, knight always steps forward once again. So 1, 2, move this back, move the others around, move the knight to the side, bam, 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 and we've completed it. Let's go. 97 moves, that was very close, but I got 1000 tokens, which is the maximum you can get, and on the second try you're actually gonna get less points. So you only have 3 tries per day. Next up we have Candy Chaos. So Candy Chaos is basically farm as many candies as possible. I'm not 100% sure how it works, because last time I did this I didn't get that many candy cane seeds. And you also water them with this item here, with the choco sauce, which you can also buy or refill. Might as well, I'm gonna get a second one, just so I have it available if I run out. And yeah, that's everything I need in my inventory. I don't think I need energy, it's not so expensive. But yeah, let's just start and get going. You can also click on the presents, you don't have to step on them, so that's very important. And it's really, you're limited by the presents. As you can see, I can plant these really fast, and they take twice the watering, and then you can just cut them. So I'm more interested in finding the seeds, because that's gonna be our bottleneck here. And yeah, might as well collect a little bit. I'm actually gonna keep this for next time. I don't want to lose them. So I'll just use them up on the next run. Ooh, and I got the final ones. Let's see, I still got 100 points, so that's alright, I guess. And now we have the Mastermind minigame. This one I really like, and also I will show you guys the best strategy, how it works. So let's start. Basically, each time you click, it switches to the next item, and for the first run you just want to try each item once to get some kind of information. Green means you're on the correct position with the correct symbol. Yellow means you have the correct symbol on the wrong spot, and if there's nothing, yeah, there's nothing. And now we scan. So we know there's a Santa head. So now my goal is, I wanna find out by excluding all of these options where's the Santa head, while also finding the next pieces. So since here's a Santa head, I don't need to check again. I don't need to check again for... I can put something else here basically. So after the Christmas tree, my next move is the snowman. Then here I will actually put the Santa head, just so we get more info. Okay, is the Santa head maybe here? And then I'll go for the follow-up of the snowman. And then I go for the follow-up of this. So now I have a wide range of new possibilities that show me, oh, all of these are missing as well. So no Santa head here, no Santa head here. That means Santa has to be in one of these. But it also means that my final pieces, which are these two, which are not Santa heads, have to be after the Christmas present. So that's very interesting. So after the Christmas present, I have the candy cane. And is there anything else? Oh yeah, the sweater. So we try these two options. We try the Santa head here, because then we pretty much know, okay, a Santa head here. And then we did the full rotation. So we might as well try the candy cane again, because it can also be duplicated on different positions. Okay, this gives us some interesting info with a really hard puzzle. So this basically means these two can be swapped, or these both can be identical. But since we have a candy cane here, not here, this has to be the sweater. So the sweater is on this spot, we know that. Santa head is on this spot, we also know that. Now, what is in this spot? It's the sweater, because... or it's the Santa head. So I think we have 2 more tries, right? So we need to do this as a confirmation check. And how are we gonna do it? So we don't need to reroll this. We can keep this with the Santa head, because we know on this, we know all the pieces that are available. So we don't get any more info on trying something different on this spot, so we leave this here. And I think it's pretty much just like swapping these two around, right? If there's no candy cane, it can be, so it's either gonna be the Santa head here, or it's the sweater here. One of those two. And this has to be the candy cane, because we checked these two, they're not the right ones. So now it's a 50-50 on this spot, Santa head or Christmas sweater. And it is the Santa head. Bam. So don't forget to collect your prize. 14 red mistletoes. Wow, I got scammed. Oh, yeah, because it took me so long. Yeah. So that's also one thing. Obviously, if you can solve it faster, the better. That's pretty much it from the Christmas event. You can also spend your pixels on these boxes. Actually, now that I see it, I should probably max out on the golden gift ones, because it gives me more swirls and the ice cubes and the recipes. So I'm going to get these. And here I don't think there's anything that I need. But just for fun, we're gonna, yeah, I guess maybe the seeds. But just for fun, I'm gonna open one of these boxes. And let's see, we get a Speck house skin. I think that's actually rare, so that's nice. And yeah, in terms of rewards, you can get all the ornaments to finish your Christmas tree, which also is gonna grant you a reward. But also there's like these super high value items like the metalworking sculpture that are very desirable, which you can also get from the boxes as well as the coupons. So guys, this was a very long video. I still hope these kinds of videos are helpful, especially when there's like events and content that's, yeah, a bit more detailed. And let me know if you want to see more of this kind of content.